do is, all she wanna do is, and all she wanna do is, yeah, yeah. All I wanna do is, all she wanna do is, and all she wanna do is, yeah, yeah. All I wanna do is make money. Bro, boy, please can you move from me? If not, bro, man, I take your honeys. Ain't it funny?
Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Turks. Welcome back to my kitchen, Turks' kitchen. Today we are going to be making a lovely tasty meal for you guys. It has been a hot second, so I thought I'd give you another upload. Today we're doing cottage pie, or is it shepherd's pie? Lamb, beef, shepherd's, cottage. If you know the difference, let me know in the comments because I'm clueless. But we're going to be having carrots, onions, and we're going to be doing lamb, so mincemeat. So whatever that one is, that's the one we're doing today. All fresh ingredients, all from scratch, just how we like it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get it. Right guys, so here's the ingredients we're going to be using to make this scrumptious cottage pie. First thing you're going to need is your mincemeat. Obviously I've gone for steak. I usually go for the bigger one, but I'm only feeding 2 today. 2 garlic cloves, 1 onion, a beef stock pot. Tomato puree, bay leaves, some nutmeg, but that's going to be for the mash. We've got sea salt, ground black pepper, Worcestershire sauce, extra virgin olive oil. You know what I mean? You've got to be extra, read all about it. 2 carrots, and we've got some potatoes. I've got 4 potatoes peeled and chopped, ready to be boiled for the mash, and some flour. And also when I make my mash, it's optional, but I use butter and a little bit of milk as well to just make it a bit creamier. But they're the ingredients you're going to need, so make sure you remember, jot it down, pause the video, whatever you got to do. But let's get into the cooking. Right, I know you guys can cut onions, I'm not saying you can't, but I'm going to show you my way of how I dice onions to get them as thin and obviously nice as possible. So what I do is get my knife, cut into the side of it, not all the way, near enough, look. Yeah. And then we're going to do another one. Exactly the same. Yeah, so it's like that. And then turn it to the other side, so away from you, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to go down. Sorry guys, I haven't got a chopping board. And then once that's chopped like that, it is pretty hard really to keep it all together. Once it's like that, and they come out real thin. So that's how I dice my onions. I'll do the next one quicker because this one just fell apart really. Right, and with your carrots, we're going to cut them into quarters. Right, so lay it flat if you can. With either side of your fingers, hold it like this so you don't cut your fingers. And then we're just going to slice into it. Nice and slowly, like that. Same again with the other side. Just like that. And then now you've got your 4 slits in there. Just lay it down flat, and then when you cut it, it'll be into quarters. That's how I do mine. So I'll see how you do yours, but that is the easiest way. And then when you get to the last bit, you can just go straight down, and then again turn to the side, and just cut that last little bit like that. But yeah, that's how I'm going to do my carrots, into like little quarters. Sweet! Right guys, once your mincemeat is browning off, we've obviously got the potatoes in there, bring them to a boil. We're going to add our carrots now. So in they go. Lovely jubbly. In she goes. Oh mate, get off the plate. Okay, they're just gonna have to be sacrificed. Sorry carrots mate. Yeah, well grab ya. No carrot gets left behind, mate. Boom. Gonna give that a little mix. And then we're just gonna give this a couple minutes just to soften up the carrots a little bit. And then we are going to add our onion and garlic. So once the carrots have softened up a little bit, I shall return and show you what's going to be next. Sweet! Oh, it's looking good already. Oh, yeah. Right guys, it's been about 3 minutes. I've given it a stir a couple times now. The mincemeat is all browned off. The carrots are now softening up a little bit. Time to add in the onion and the garlic. So that's going in now. That little mix. And then again, I'm just going to let this cook for another couple minutes to make sure the carrots are proper soft and the onions. And then as soon as that's ready, I'll come back with you because we're going to be putting 3 tablespoons, the big ones, tablespoons, yeah, of flour and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. But when we get to that bit, obviously I'll come back to you. So, sweet! Right guys, let me just quickly show you. We have the carrots, onions and garlic all in there, all softened up, all browned. It's been in there for about 10-15 minutes now. Literally they're overboiling. Turn this down a wee bit. And then now what we're going to do is add 1 tablespoon of tomato puree, tomato puree, and 3 tablespoons of plain white flour into the mix. So let's just set you up here again.
Lovely.
So first of all, in goes the flour. Lovely. And then the tomato puree. Lovely. And we just want to give that a good old mix. While we're giving that a mix, what I've done is boiled the kettle and I've added my beef stock into boiling water, about 500 to 700 milligrams depending on how much you're using. So my stock's in the bowl, put some hot water in it. So here's our beef stock, just going to give that a mix. Oh, it smells so good, this beef stock, I love it. Bang in. Once that's all dissolved and melted, we are going to stick this into the mix as well. And then we're going to lower the heat and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. In goes your stock. Give it a mix. Right, let's turn the heat down a little bit. And then we're just going to let that simmer now for 20 minutes. Whilst that's simmering, tidy up your sides, and then we're going to get ready to put some Worcestershire sauce in and 2 bay leaves. So I'll get back to you when we're going to add these. Sweet! Right, I'm back. It's been about 5 minutes. We've got our Worcestershire sauce, ready. And we're going to add 4 tablespoons. So
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Just like so. And then we're going to add in our 2 bay leaves. which are here. There's 2 of them in there. Potatoes are basically done. Good way to check your potatoes. Get a knife, stick it into your batata, and if your batata falls off of the knife, it means it's a cook, it's a soft mate. So, let's go. Let's try and get a potato. If I can find one. I'll die. It didn't fall straight off, so a couple more minutes and this will be ready, mate. But for the mash, I'm going to use butter, a little bit of milk, and I'm also going to put some nutmeg in it. So if you haven't got nutmeg, you don't have to, it's optional, but we're going to try it with nutmeg. Apparently it's meant to be bang bang. So yeah, once this is boiled and I get to doing the mash, I'll give you guys a quick checkup. And before I do that, actually, spin you guys around town. This is what your shepherd's pie, cottage pie, sorry, should look like. Yeah, we just want to simmer it, and basically we want all this liquid to thicken up. Once all the liquid is thickened up, then it'll be ready to put into our dish, and obviously the mash will go on top with a bit of cheese, and then that will go into the oven. But the bay leaves is just giving it flavour. Once all of this is thickened, we're going to be removing the bay leaves anyway. So yeah, it's looking good and it's smelling real good too. Oh yeah, Turk's kitchen, baby. If you like the look of that, hit the like button, smash the like button, drop a little comment. Oh, and that's another thing I wanted to say as well. Let's spin you around again before I forget. Obviously, if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to have so many recipes coming. I'm even going to start desserts. So I'm not a dessert guy, but I'm going to start doing desserts. I've had a few requests. So if you do want something you want me to cook, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you want and I'll get round to doing it. If you're new to my channel, again, hit that subscribe button, drop a like and share the channel with all your friends and family so they can also see the recipe and give it a go for themselves. But yes, that's what I wanted to say really. Sweet, love you, man. Right guys, I've drained the potatoes. The potatoes are now, as you can see, I can't even pick it up with a knife because it's just gonna...
Well, that just mugged me off, innit?
They're definitely done, trust me, look. They're definitely done, yeah, they just drop off. That one just got stuck, I don't know why. I'm going to let these steam dry for about 2 minutes, but whilst that's doing that, I'm going to get some butter. And it all varies on the person, but I like my butter. So I'm going to put in a nice big bit. Maybe a little bit more actually. Love it. So we've got some butter in there. And then what we're going to do is put some milk, just a splash of milk. Like so. And then we're going to put some tiny bit of salt. Not a lot, mate. A little bit of salt. 2 pinches of salt. Dash of black pepper. And then we are going to get find it, hey. Some grated cheddar cheese. Not too much because we're going to be putting some on top of it whilst it's in the oven. But I like to put a little bit in my mash, so I've already got the pre-grated ones. I'll just put a sprinkle, 2 handfuls, that'll do. And then in goes our nutmeg. Now, when I say a dash, I'm talking like this much. I don't know whether you can see. So like, let's measure. Like 2 pinches. 2 pinches of nutmeg is all you want in there, because
That's good shit.
so we're going to mash this up, and then yeah, that's it. I'll dye it, layering up and then sticking it in the oven. But I'll walk you through the process, don't you worry. So let's fast forward this, Superman.
No best balls, my big sport. Oh shit, it's looking at bankers. And it does help. Yeah, you got a masher, not fork.
You know what I've only gone and done, guys? I've just clocked. Fuck's sake. I picked up the wrong cheese. I put the mozzarella in instead of the cheddar. So, what I'm gonna do... Shit. This is the one I was meant to use, the fresh one. So, I'm going to stuff it there, and I'm going to grate some cheese. So we've got some cheddar in there as well. Sweet! Right, we're back. We've got the cheddar. We've got the grater. This is the cheese you was meant to put in, so don't put no mozzarella in there. Because we've already got a bit of cheese in there, I'm not going to put a lot. Bloody hell. Back in there, put that in the fridge in a sec. Finish mashing this up, and then we can layer it all up. So let's fast forward this bit. I wonder whether this will work. Am I retarded? What's going on? Let's try this. Whether it works or not, I don't know. I'm going to put a dash of milk in there to make it a bit more playable. Let's give this a go. Hopefully this will work. Good job.
See? Stick with Turk, you'll be alright. Now that is some creamy mash, mate. Oh, that nutmeg kicks it off, that's banging. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's nicely mashed now. But where's got that bloody mozzarella in there? It's got all stringy. Oh well, it is what it is. Put that there for a sec, and I'll tidy that up.
Right, so we're all ready now. What we're going to do now is just identify our bay leaves, take the bay leaves out because we don't want that in there now. Let's have a bit for that. And where's the other one? There she blows, there she blows. Gosh, so the two bay leaves are out. This cottage pie, honestly guys, is smelling like cottage pie, mate. That's what it's smelling like. Oh my gosh. Spin it around town. You guys have a look. Oh boy, oh boy. That is the one, isn't it, guys? Oh, my camera skills are just shocking. Look at that. So look, as you can see the sauce, it's all thickened up now. So we are ready to dish up. And we have got our nice tray ready. So without further ado, let's get it. Gosh, that's all layered up in there. Time for the mash. Let's turn this sink off, sorry. Forgot that was on. This mash is so creamy, I've never seen a creamier mash like it.
What is good, yeah? I hope I made enough mash. It's one of the things that I always do, never make enough mash, or pasta, or rice. It's always a carby stuff, so always mix up. So we're getting out of that. Honestly guys, that mash is banging. That nutmeg is banging. Just going to smooth this over now. mash. We'll be alright, we'll be alright. Not a massive fan of mash anyway. This mash I am, obviously. It's cheesy mash, you know. That's proper cheesy. I might not put no cheese on it, to be fair, guys.
That's already pretty cheesy. And then all I'm going to do now is just do some lines in it. Ooh, yup. If I had a bit more mash it would have been perfect, but you get the idea. So now we're ready to put this in the oven. I've already preheated the oven. To 180. I'm going to put it on for 25 minutes because it's going to take a few minutes for the oven to warm up. So whilst that's warming up, I'm going to leave this, stick it in the oven. As soon as it's done and cooked, we're going to get it out, show you guys and have a taste test. But it is smelling and looking right. Let's take this bad boy out. Hold it. That's so heavy and so hot. Okay, let's go. But Jesus. Oh, naughty stuff that is. What do you reckon? That is looking pretty cottage pie. Because I didn't put no cheese on top. If I put cheese on top it would have went a bit more golden. But there was enough cheese in the mash. Let's cut it open. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So here we have Turk's Kitchen homemade cottage pie. Does look good. Let's try it. Please be good. Please be good. Please. Let's get the old facial reaction. It's hot. I'm gonna take my time. I surprise myself every time. That say no more, bro. Shania. Honestly, no exaggeration, that is pen. That is like, do you know like when you go to Tesco's or Morrison's and you get like the Tesco's finest and it comes in like a tray, silver tray, not a microwave one, you've got to put it in the oven, you know, one of them ones? It's better than them, put it that way. But yeah, if you liked it guys, please let me know by dropping a like on the video. If you have any questions or you want me to do any future videos, hit me up in the comment section. I look forward to seeing you in there. And yeah, oh, and watch this video as well. If you haven't seen it, watch this one. But until the next one, bye!